Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Matt.
And we're some of the Veggie boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. The weather is not too nice out there today.
Yeah, it's pretty yucky out there.
I would call it gross. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to have you. As you can see, we've made it to the farm market and we're working on getting it set up. Right when I got to the farm this morning, I went for a quick walk to check on the animals. All of them seem to be doing fine. That rain is pretty nasty and the sound of the wind moving through the hollow, it's a little weird. It's pretty loud out there. What you just saw in our opening clips is gonna be our weather all day. Now, moving into tomorrow, it's gonna be much less rain, but much more wind. Thankfully, we don't have too many jobs today that involve us being out in the fields and outside a lot. So we're gonna be able to stay a little bit warmer today. But yeah, that weather, it's not the best. What are you working on, Grammy?
Apple butter.
Apple butter? Oh my goodness.
Apple butter.
I love Grammy's homemade apple butter. It's so good. Farm market is now all set up and I've got my gear back on because I need to go and get these animals taken care of. Weather's not changed at all. Rats. Dumped in for the cattle. I'm gonna take the skid steer loader and put it back in the shop. I could put it in the potato storage, but I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna be working down there today. And if we have nothing in the way, that would be great. Good morning, babies. Did everybody stay in their pen last night? Sure looks like it. Very good. I'm coming. There you go, big boy. Some fresh hay. This specific calf right here gets super excited when you bring hay to him. He loves some fresh hay in the morning. The rain had died down for a few moments, but it's officially back, and it's back with vengeance. We just had a huge gust of wind blow through and it detached the front layer of tin on the barn roof over here. So now the wind is hitting, it's just flopping. Doesn't look like it's gonna be enough that we're gonna have to worry about it today, but okay, we might have to worry about it today. Just have to wait and see. It's not flopping that bad, but if you got a good gust of wind up underneath there, that would not be good. One thing I'm very happy we did a few years ago was we installed a whole bunch of lights here on the back side of the barn. It makes feeding so much easier, but more importantly than that, it gives us a better look at the cattle. The back side of this barn was always so dark, so when you'd have the calves all the way in the corner, you can never really get a good look at them. But now, we got nothing to worry about. We got lights everywhere. Every once in a while, we'll get a big gust of wind blowing through it, and you can hear it in the valley before it hits us. It's that loud. This is not the weather I like dealing with. I noticed a really good sign as I was walking through the chickens this morning. Not that I'm finding any eggs, we're getting close. You know, a few more days and we'll be having eggs everywhere. But the good sign that I noticed was when I walked through, they didn't leave from their feeder. Some of them are still on the skittish side, which is to be expected. They've only known us for a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm not expecting them to be completely comfortable with us. However, from feeding every day and taking a little walk through the pen, it's obvious that they're getting more comfortable. This is gonna do one of two things for us. One, it's gonna make us a lot easier when we have to work with the birds, whether it's feeding, collecting eggs, whatever the case, it's gonna be so much easier if they're comfortable. And two, stress can cause a lot of problems when it comes to birds, specifically when birds are laying eggs. There's so many problems that can happen when you have stressed birds. It can really affect egg production. So we try and do everything we can to keep these birds as comfortable as possible. And by walking through here every day, it's been making the birds a little friendlier with us. And every time we show up, it's not just this big moment. So thankfully the birds are doing well. They're eating great. That's a big thing. They're eating plenty of food. It helps us to appreciate that egg production is right around the corner. Yeah, and very shortly, these birds are gonna be producing lots of eggs that eventually the people in the local area are gonna be enjoying. Well, not only people in the local area, but me too. I love breakfast. You know what would really friendly these birds up? Some black soldier fly larvae. I gotta get some of that stuff. Excuse me. The weather we're facing today is not a complete shock to us. We had an idea of what we were going to be dealing with. We just didn't expect it to be this bad. In preparation for today, we did a few things. One big thing was we bed up the cattle in certain areas. You can see this pen behind me. We added fresh straw yesterday just to give the cattle plenty of dry space to lay down. Not only did we add straw to our finishing pen, but our pastured pen, we added plenty of straw in here. And then this area that we have kind of gated off for the calves, we added quite a bit of straw in there just to keep things comfortable. The chickens had a decent amount of bedding already, so we didn't really worry about them, but if the weather persists like this into tomorrow, we'll definitely have to bed them up as well. When it comes to morning chores though, we are now all finished. Eggs have been collected, animals have been all taken care of, and I'm ready to get out of this wind and rain. Hey everyone, before we continue on with the workday, I have to talk about today's sponsor, Element. With the months getting colder, some people may think that hydration, it's not near as important. However, that would be false. Element is a tasty electrolyte drink mix that has everything that you need and nothing that you don't. That means a lot of salt and no sugar. One of my favorite things about Element is that it's formulated to help so many different people with so many different needs. For example, if you're following a low carb, keto, or paleo diet, you have nothing to worry about with Element. I've been constantly using Element all summer long. Some of the worst side effects from being dehydrated and lacking electrolytes can be headaches and muscle fatigue, and here on the farm, we can't have that, so we use Element. Those are some great reasons as to why I like using Element, but my favorite reason is that Element wants to work with my viewers. Element is offering my viewers a free sample pack with every order. That's 8 of Element's most popular flavors. Now, if you wanted to try those 8 popular flavors and see why we've been enjoying using Element, you need to visit drinkelement.com/veggieboys. Now, these bonuses are only available through my link, so you can visit the link in the description or visit the link on screen, drinkelement.com/veggieboys. If you wanted to give Element a try, now would be a great time. The flavor I've been enjoying is raspberry. I don't know, this is just my favorite flavor. So get yourself some Element or share it with a friend. Anyway, we'd like to thank Element for sponsoring today's video. For work today, we're not 100% sure if we're gonna be doing anything outside. We kind of talked about it as a group, and the weather is so disgusting, we just don't want to be caught in it. A few things I do want to touch on here in the farm market, a few updates if you will. A big update is that we started making cookies. Megan and Joel were working on this late into last night. I don't know if they're doing a video about it, but as you can see, they look beautiful. We got some chocolate chip, peanut butter blossom, and Italian cookies. Besides that, we have Grandma who's just been working her tail off in here. Now what are you working on? You're making pie crust.
Yeah.
She likes to get all her pie crust pre-made so that it's ready to go. But beyond apple butter, it's been a lot of salsa. We've been doing sauce. So many different other things that we've been jarring up as well. A lot of red beets for the family. We like our red beets. In a previous video, we had talked about how our freezer had been broken down. This is the new replacement freezer. I don't think it's any bigger than the old one. However, it is really, really nice. It's easy to see that we have plenty of shelving space in here, and that helps the customers out a lot. It allows them to look through every single thing that we have available, and they can make a good decision. As of right now, it's mostly just our beef in here. I don't know if in the future we'll ever change up and try some other things out. We will have to wait and see, but for now, it's been working out, and the customers have definitely been happy this is back up and working. One last thing I'll touch on, I have people asking me all the time, where does Grammy put her stuff in the farm market? We have this little shelf all the way here in the back corner, and some people might be saying, why don't you put Grammy's stuff all the way out in the front? Well, that's a marketing scheme we use. We get people all over the farm market because of it. But back here we've got apple butter, we've got our pickled beets, we have got mild and hot salsa, and this is where it gets fun. We've got strawberry jam, red raspberry, we've got black raspberry, peach jam, tomato jelly, grape jelly, pear pineapple, apple cinnamon, strawberry, and I think that's everything right now, but yeah, it's a lot of nice stuff. At this point in the year, moving further and further away from the bulk of harvest season that we have just gone through, it's kind of limited when it comes to fresh veggies. Right now, we've still got some of our peppers, we've got broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, definitely cabbage, and just a few more hot peppers available. It's not where we'd like it to be. You know how I am. I really love harvest season, except for peas. But the fact that the season moves on, I guess we got to move on as well. Do these look okay? What do you think?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Now this is important because this guy right here, he's a professional potato guy. How many potatoes did you used to raise? How many acres?
Too many.
Too many. Not us. We don't raise enough, so we've been told. Daniel and I need to get some potatoes back up. We got a local restaurant coming to get 8 bags. So we decided let's pull them out of the cooler so we don't have to be cold to do it. Tyler, you used to work here. You should know how to sew potato bags.
It's been a while.
Oh boy. We're getting ready to have some lunch. Grammy is currently slicing up some meats and cheeses, so that's gonna be exciting for some sandwiches. But she's also made a spinach and artichoke dip. Oh my word, is it good. All finished off with lunch, and one thing I can say is it is still raining out here. Farm market hasn't been that busy. It looks like there's a lot of cars up there, but it's mostly just like friends and family showing up because not too many people are working outside. I wanted to come into the largest greenhouse and really quickly talk about all our greenhouses that we have currently. This greenhouse used to be 3 separate greenhouses that we combined into one using a gutter connect system. And then over the hill, we have greenhouse number 4, greenhouse number 5, and then greenhouse number 6. Across the street, we have our germination greenhouse, which is now completely cleaned out, and we're just about ready to winterize it. We just got to get our water lines disconnected. The same with this large greenhouse, the gutter connect greenhouse. We only have these tables in the middle that need to be cleaned, and then we have to get our drip lines pulled out, and we should be able to winterize this greenhouse. Winterizing the greenhouse isn't anything crazy. We're just gonna go through and disconnect pipes all over the place, make sure that the water will drain out, because believe me, when we start working in here next year, we don't wanna be dealing with pipes that have been frozen and destroyed. For the greenhouses down over the hill, it's a little bit different. I think greenhouse number 4 we might winterize, and believe it or not, greenhouse number 6 will be winterized. We're gonna be moving the cows from greenhouse number 6 into greenhouse number 5 because we actually have a heater in there that works really, really well. And if the temperature was to drop too much to the point where water lines could freeze, we just turn the heater on. With the temperatures getting colder and colder and us having less work to do outside, we are gonna be spending quite a bit of time taking care of animals and taking care of equipment. Now, this is where I have a question for you guys. What type of videos would you guys enjoy seeing? Now, I have done a video where I had made the tomato sauce. I have plans on doing more videos like that. Believe me, time has just been getting away from me. But what other videos would you guys be interested in? Would you like some question and answer videos? Would you like cooking videos? We could make a meal and we could just record ourselves making the meal and talking about anything. You know, it'd be a little interesting, but we could do it. I know a lot of you have been asking for Grammy to do something on camera. I ran it by Grammy, and truth be told, she's not 100% interested. I don't blame her. She's got a lot going on, and you know, sometimes talking in front of the camera, it can be a little daunting. Maybe we can convince her to be a part of a few videos like that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Give me some things you guys would enjoy seeing and we could make a couple videos out of it. Just to break up the monotony of winter, because we are gonna be taking care of the animals, we're gonna be working on equipment, but it doesn't get too crazy, which I'm okay with. We had a very, very busy summer. I'd be okay with a little relaxation, a little calming down, and not having so many things to worry about. As you can imagine, the weather's not gonna change that much. So just gonna be working in the farm market, doing anything we can to help out and just getting everything prepped for a long winter. One thing I will say, which I haven't done this in a while and I should do it more often, is I appreciate everybody here watching the video. I appreciate everybody in the comments. I may not reply to every comment, but I do my best to read them all. So I appreciate it, and I thank you in advance for all the suggestions on this video.
Hi.
How we doing, guys?
Good.
Once we got to finish off with work, we decided to go for dinner together as a family. We are now home. Lily, how was dinner? Was it good? She's like, I got stuff I gotta grab over here. Now that we are home, this does mean this is where we're ending the video. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.